We're going to do some review on how to tell time and all the aspects of a clock. So we know that the little hand is the hour hand. When you read the clock or read the time on a clock, you read this one first. All right, so this is the hour hand, and then this is the minute hand. When we read the clock, we read the hour hand first, then the minute hand. All right, so hour means there are how many hours in the day? There are 24 hours. So this clock, when it starts at midnight, it starts and it goes around 24 times because there's 24 hours in the day. When this hand gets back all the way around, and it gets all the way around back to the 12 the first time, that means 12 hours have passed. When it gets around the second time, that means 24 hours have passed and it's a new day. All right? So when you look at this, the hour is how many hours? So it starts with the 1. This is 1 o'clock because it's 1 o'clock. That means that the hour hand is at the 1 and the minute hand is facing the 12. It's 1 o'clock. When it goes around again, it says now it's 2 o'clock. It only says 2 o'clock when the hand is pointed to the 2, the hour hand's pointed to 2, and the minute hand is pointed to the 12. All right? The clock only moves in one direction. It goes to the right. All right? And that means it's going in clockwise. When it goes, the clock does not do it, but if the clock went this way, that means it's counterclockwise. But when looking at the clock, it only goes in one direction. There's also a hand that you can look at your watch, and it's called the second hand, all right? So there are 60 seconds in 1 minute, which means when this hand goes like, when the second hand goes all the way around, and this hand moves from here to there, that means 1 minute has passed, all right? There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. That means this hand has gone around 60 times, while this hand has only gone around once. All right, so it would go like this. It's going around because when you get to here, it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That means 60 minutes have passed. Look at this one. This hand was at the 4, now it's at the 5. That means that 1 hour has passed. And the little hand means that it went around 60 times 60 times, which would be, don't know off the top of my head, 3,600 times. All right? So let's just do a little review. This is the hour hand, this is the minute hand. When you are telling time, if the time is right here, the hour hand you say first, so it's 5 o'clock. All right? Let's say this minute hand was at the 3. All right? So you say 5, and then you look at the minute hand, and it is pointed toward the 3, so it's 15 because you count by 5s. To each big one, it's by 5s. If you see these little blue dots, that means it's by minute. All right? So you say 5:15. If it goes down to here, let's say right there, it would be 5:30, then you count. 1, 2, 3. 5:33. All right? There are also different ways that you can also tell time. So when it was right here, it means it is a quarter past 6 because this hand has gone a quarter of the way around. So it's 6:15 or a quarter after 6. This, there's another way to say this, so it's 6:30 because you see the 30, that means 30 minutes have passed. 6:30, you could say 6:30 because it's gone around half the way, so 6:30. You could also say it's 30 minutes to 7, all right? Now this is a little tricky. We always say when we are reading the clock, the hour hand is right here. We say the hour that's behind it or the number that's behind it. We don't just go to the 7 because we have not passed the 7. We have passed the 6. So when I read this, it says it's 6:26. It is not 7:26 because this hand has not passed the 7, so it's still the 6 o'clock. When you get up here and the time is like 6:55, although it's so close to the 7, it has not quite passed the 12. All right, so it's still 6:55. We have 5 minutes until it's 7 o'clock. All right, now let me show you how you would write time. So let me pick a time. Let's say 8:20. All right, so if it's 8:20 in the morning, that means you would have, the 5th grade would have math with me. All right, there are 3 steps when writing the time. First step is you write the hour time, or the small hand. So the small hand is toward the 8. You write the 8. All right, the next step, number 2. You know those 2 dots. You write the 2 dots. All right. The third step, you write the minute hand. So where is the minute hand pointed? It is pointed at the 4, which is also 5, 10, 15, 20. It's 20 minutes. So I write the 20. All right. So it says 8:20. So now it's 8:20. All right. So that's how you write it. There's 3 easy steps. You write the hour first, then the 2 dots, and then the minute. All right. All right, so I think that will help. This is the brief summary of how to tell a time. So I think I sent some sheets with you guys to help you tell time. There's also ways you can add time, and if you need help, I'll make another video about how to add time.